I don't need a chaplain telling you. Look, we don't get those hearts, we don't get water, and everyone dies.
What's going on?
I'm going back to the pens. I'll gut those machines myself.
So machines did this?
An Easterner with hair like blood. The Outlander that took down the bulwark.
You bested Regala. Killed her champion Greta, too. Both of them were our clan.
It's Aloy, and I'm not looking for any trouble.
Well, maybe I could use some trouble right about now.
Out there is a big herd my people harvest. We take the machines' hearts, send them to our capital, get paid with water. Gets harder every year. Killer machines keep showing up to defend the herd. Last one hit us right as we were penning up our prey. Nearly wiped us out. But our quarry is still in the pens, which means if I can get their hearts, we can trade for the water we need.
If you go out there alone, you'll probably wind up dead, Draka.
I'm not going alone, Chaplain. The great champion killer's coming with me.
How about you answer some questions first? You mentioned the capital gives you water.
There's no giving. We pay tribute for it with machine parts. Hearts being the most. Every other desert village has some resource to exchange. But the capital of Scalding Spear is the only one with a constant supply of water. Here in dry country, it's the same as holding everyone's lives in their hands.
It is the way of the desert. How we've always survived.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about this herd?
Been there for years. We harvest the parts we need from it. No more, no less. New machines always show up to replace our kills.
What about the killer machines you mentioned?
They guard the herd. The more we take out, the more arrive. First Sawtooths, then Ravagers. Now, a sandblasted Thunderjaw. Hit us right as we were herding machines into our pens. Had to leave half my hunters behind to fend it off. Only survivors are the ones you see here.
Doesn't sound like you like this commander of yours.
Survival in the desert requires a more disciplined approach than that of other clans.
Means she really likes her rules and order.
But you don't.
I just don't like hers.
This is insubordination.
I must be dehydrated.
So you're a chaplain, like Dekka.
You've met Dekka? Her blades were something to behold back when I still had a squad. Now, just like she counsels the lowlanders, I count those who reach my age, keep them on the...
I'll help you harvest those pens. Probably better if you don't do it on your... Seems like you're...
I like...
An Outlander, we can leave now, or I can meet you at our outpost.
I'll go with you.
Very well.
May the 10 protect you then.
You do that. This way. The sooner we get those machine hearts, the faster we'll get the water we need. You have somewhere else to be?
May your enemies fall. Who wants to play some machine
Can't believe an Outlander would lend us a hand in our own clan war. And Jataka has the stones to tell me the commander has good reason to be strict with our water supply. You ride machines like Regala? I think she's always talking about how scarce water is in the desert. Do you really think anyone in Scalding Spear is dying of thirst? Or her own squad? No. I bet they dip their hand in the trough whenever they want. Our clan should be led by someone who knows what it's like to scrape by. To fight, to nail, to survive.
And I'm guessing that someone is you?
I've lived in the fringes of the desert my entire life. I've fought for every mouthful of water I've ever had. I know I'm a better fighter. And I'm prettier.
Uh-huh.
I make sure everyone gets all the water they need, no matter what village they're from.
Didn't Jataka say you guys have too little to go around to begin with?
I'm sure I'll be able to fix that somehow. There's always a way.
I guess that's a good way to look at things.
There it is. Gotta get some more ammo. Follow me. You'll have to excuse the mess. Our soldiers use this place to prepare themselves before herding machines into the canyon. You're welcome to any supplies you can find. Might need them for the fight
Make an
ahead.
interesting cup. Thanks.
There we go. Let's move out. So, what's Nora looking for out in the Forbidden West?
Who says I'm looking for something?
I doubt you traveled all the way out here just for the scenery.
I'm trying to fix something.
I see. All right, you can keep your secrets. Guess I should just be thankful you decided my problems are worth fixing too. We're here.
I'll help you harvest machine hearts if it'll get water for your people.
Oh, it will. That's the canyon we draw machines into. Then we block them in, and pick them off. Now, we'll have to climb over the barricade to get in. When we do, be ready to fight. I already lost good people in there. Can't wait to see the champion killer in action. You go and I'll follow.
Could use purge water against it. The override fixed. I can use it on Ravagers now. I'll gather these while I can. That's all the parts we need. I should take these to Draka.
May the wings of the 10 carry you home, my brother.
I got the hearts. We should head back to Arrowhand.
Yeah, at least now we can bag and tag these soldiers. Hold on. Since you can clearly handle a bunch of angry machines, I want to go back to where the Thunderjaw hit us. I lost a lot more fighters there. I can't just leave them to rot. They deserve to be bagged and tagged too. Will you come with me?
Lead the way.
Glad to have you along.
Take this to a dyer later.
To think, so many have to die just to get water.
Did you try talking to your commander at Scalding Spear?
Please, the only thing she'll listen to is the sound of a bow being drawn. About that, wouldn't mind having yours at my side if it ever came to it.
I'm just passing through Draka.
Can't blame me for trying. This is it. Where the Thunderjaw ripped through my squad.
I'm sorry, Draka.
They were warriors to the end. We should get started.
Someone's alive. By the rocks. For the next fight.
Speak sense, soldier.
Burrowers.
Looks like we got a fight on our hands. Some ammo coming your way.
I'm out.
Thunderjaw's back. This is gonna get rough.
Well, this'll do. I should check on Draka and that soldier.
Didn't think I was going to make it. You did good, soldier. You're going back home. Thanks to this one.
You were the one who refused to leave your people behind.
I know I'm racking up favors here, but, did you take those hearts back to Arrowhand? We'll be right behind you.
Of course. Be careful.
With that Thunderjaw heart in hand, we'll get all the water we need. Thank you, Aloy.
Now she's in the wilds, all alone. Forge knows all the things that could kill her out there.
Someone ran off?
Never got her name. Kept quiet. Couldn't tell if she was shy or scared. All I know is she didn't want anyone near her things.
That's for sure. I was just curious is all. She didn't have to slug me.
Your glass jaw ain't the problem, lugnut. The girl is. All alone in the bush. And this is Tanakh territory.
Which way did she go?
West, up the slope. Look for her if you can.
I will.
Careful now. Girl's maladjusted.
Smoke. Could be from a camp. Maybe I should check it out.
We have company.
Some kind of Osran camp? How'd they end up out here? Are you lost?
Spark to steel. Aren't you a jewel in a junk heap?
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? I know you. You're that Nora. The savior. My savior. Right in the nick of time. The name's Poor Guff Delvesman, chief delver and leader of Poor Guff's expeditioners and purveyors of fine delvewares.
What am I saving you from, exactly?
Death and despair, my steel flame friend. See, this grand expedition here has had a minor setback. Not far from here, there's a secret tunnel. A passage of the old ones, lost and then found. Me and half the crew came through first. The other half was supposed to follow right after. But days later, only one man turned up. Shivering like a frog in chill water. Only thing we got out of him was that death and darkness chased them as the tunnel collapsed. Died with his eyes wide, he did.
I've been to the tunnel's eastern side. The way was blocked by rubble. There was also a body. One of your delvers, I guess, but no sign of the rest of the crew.
Keep your voice down, will you? The rest of the crew's already spooked. They're refusing to press on with the delve until they're assured a way out of here.
You lost half your crew and you're worried about the delve.
We gotta make their sacrifice worth something, right? And besides, now that you're here, maybe our sand-stranded days are over. Help me get that tunnel reopened, and I'll cut you in on the delver's fee. What do you say?
Was there a Karja traveling with your expedition?
We always pick up a few travelers on the road. A Kaja here, Banuk there. Never learn their names, though. They don't stick around long. But I have a scout who might know. Likes the whole getting to know people. He's right over there, chatting up that Kaja. Don't remember her joining the delve either.
Thanks. What do you know about this area?
Well, north of here you got those vicious Tanakh. I heard rumor they drink blood instead of water. That's how they survive this wasteland. And south, it has it all. Death, desert, and the delve. Imagine, if you will, a vast grave of the old ones. Ruins of twisted metal concealed by the sands. All guarded by machines. So fierce that you'll wish you had a flock of glinthawks swooping down on you instead. Not even the Tanakh venture into the ruins' depths. Only the bravest explorers dare enter.
Like yourself.
Of course.
I'll see what I can do.
Ha!
For the crew trapped here with you, not your delve.
One and the same.
That it? Oh,
That it is. Oh, and while you're at it, would you mind keeping an eye out for my lockbox? The second crew was supposed to bring the rest of the supplies, and I'd hate to lose it to the wilds. It was hand-carved by my dear old...
I'll bring it back if I find...
I'd appreciate it.
Have I got news for you, Red?
That yielded results.
Sure, man. Sharp as ever.
Got something you'll want to hear, Red.
Talana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggard. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the Lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
What happened when you went through the tunnel?
Nothing. Our crew split into 2 groups to pass through. Everyone here was part of the first crossing. Aside from some pitch-black passages, it was quiet. Whatever befell the second group spared us. Steel Spark be praised.
I'm looking into it.
Much appreciated. A lot of us want to know what happened in there.
Did Amadis say anything about why he was heading?
Afraid not.
Sounds like...
More or less, but then again.
Thanks, Reggert.
Hope you find...
Okay, I'll head for Thormarsh.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find...
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just...
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland cap, then you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine. I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
Sit with me, Red. I've got news for you. You might want to avoid going too deep into the desert, especially the southwest. One of our scouts ran into some nasty Tanakh down there, the kind that contain machines. He barely made it back alive.
Thanks for letting me know. The rebels are as friendly as ever. I wonder what they're doing this far out in the desert. Can't get rid of the vines. Not yet, anyway. Turn this around. Another tall neck. Has to be the one I heard about. There's the entrance to the tunnel Porter mentioned. I need to find his missing expedition and clear a path back east. Tunnel's blocked. And no sign of the missing expedition. I need to find a way to get further in. Should be able to blow up my fire beam. There's someone still alive in here.
So you're real. Thought I was dreaming.
What happened to you?
A terror in the dark. The world shuddered.
A machine?
Never got a look. The caravan. We all ran. Everything collapsed. Crawled here. Couldn't escape. Did anyone make it out? And find the first caravan?
Yes, someone did.
Good. At least, I'm not alone.
Rest easy now. Sounds like something big attacked the missing expedition. I better press on. Don't like the sound of that. Burrowers. And more of Porker's missing expedition. Plasma will do a lot of damage here. Machine's calling backup! said also. She said they were attacked by some kind of terror. I don't think it was these burrowers. I'll keep some extra on hand. Be able to clear that rubble with my snowcaster. That makes attention. Sounds like it's coming from further in. Get out of here quick. It looks like it lets out ahead. A rock breaker. It must have attacked the Oeste as they were passing through. Whoa! breaker that won't be troubling anyone anymore. The Oseram must have entered the canyon on the eastern side. I better take a look. Those carts must be the supplies the second crew was supposed to bring over. Borgif said his lockbox was supposed to be among them. Borgif's lockbox. I should take it back to him. Ready for anything now? That wall looks like it came down when the rockbreaker attacked. I must have trapped the Oseram in the canyon. The rest must have run into the western tunnel. Trying to get to the other side. I should be able to blow this up to clear the debris. The tunnel should be clear now. I better let Borgif know. Got it. I think I'm back in no man's land. It's easier to go back and forth.
Let's see. So, if we add all the days lost to being stuck in Camp Nowhere, and throw in some hazard pay, because no doubt the crew will demand it, but reduced the number of the crew by half. Oh, and can't forget the Savior's delving fee. Huh. Might just break even. And once the delve's up and running, you're back. How's that tunnel looking?
I found the rest of your crew. One of them was still alive. For a while, anyway. Turns out a rockbreaker attacked them as they were making their way through.
Poor sods. Many roads lead to a delver's end, but that's got to be one of the worst.
Well, I took care of the rockbreaker. The way's clear now.
Ha ha! I knew you could do it. And, you didn't happen to find my lockbox now, did you?
Here you go.
Spark in the dark. Is there nothing you can't do? Here, your fee as promised. Now that the threat's gone, I'll have the tunnel shored up and cleared out. Then I can send for another crew, get this expedition going proper-like. Ha! Onwards to the delve!
Got something you want to hear, Red?
All my gear tech included with
Guess I found out who's sending that signal. I was told there was a Tolmec in the area. This looks like Osserin gear. It must be the crew I heard about. The one tracking a Tolmec. What are they up to? Looks like the Osserin used some kind of harpoon to take this machine down. It must have attacked the camp. Maybe my focus can help me figure out why. These Osserin were killed by machines. So the one they took down wasn't alone. These are Tolmec antennas. The Osserin must have stripped them somehow. were trying to take down that tall neck. So the Osram wanted to weigh down that tall neck and strip it for parts. The machines must have caught them in the act. I wish there was a way to climb up and inspect the damage. Unless... I'd take down the tall neck myself. And try to repair it on the ground. It wouldn't be pretty, but... at least it'll get fixed. Other ballistas in the area. Just gotta find them. Hello to you too! I bet a ballista can help me fight these machines. Looks like machines got to this one too. Another ballista. And it's got one of the anchors I need.
Spotted.
One more should weigh it down now. Machines. I need to hurry. I already attached an anchor here. I need to look for more in the area. I've already used that ballista. I should look for others in the area. I've already used that ballista. I should look for others in the area. That weapon still has an anchor. Let's use it. This big guy. But if I can override you, I can figure out what needs fixing. Slides look too difficult to climb. I'll have to find another way. Setting it on fire won't help.
Marshals are dead. The rest of the Loyalists will follow.
What cauldron did you come from?
Time to use them.
Another outpost full of rebels. Time to find whoever's in charge and take them out. I've got a machine locked up below the tower. If I blow up the bridge, I'll free it. Cause some trouble. got a machine locked up below the tower. If I blow up the blaze in front of it, I can free it. Cause some trouble. Coast is clear. Let's hope it stays that way. More tags. I'll have to drop them off at the Grove when I get a chance. Rebels will be passing close won't be causing any more trouble. Might use its tail to shoot at me if I break it first. 'Hunter killer is more powerful than a normal machine. View from the old world. I think I can see part of the city. Las Vegas, maybe. I think I might be too low to line up the image. The tower in the foreground of this image looks a lot like the one I picked up this vista point from. Maybe there's a spot nearby that overlooks it? Machine's on to me. Got it. can catch my breath here. The officer on my map said someone in their crew ran off in this direction. I'll keep my eyes open.
Stay back! From my rig! Damn scavenger!
Sounds like... I think she's gonna need some backup.
That counts.
Did they get to it? Please be on top. Please. I should make sure she's okay.
Supply drop required.
Alright. Wire the spike is still intact. Rig's still playing. You okay there? You took out those machines. I'm grateful, but you should go now. There's nothing to see here. So this rig of yours, it's receiving sound through that wire from the thing up on the cliff, what you call a spike. But the message is only a fragment, and you're trying to pick up the whole thing? How did you figure all that out? I've learned a few things in my travels. If you want, we could talk about it. Maybe I can help?
You do seem downright knowledgeable. So go ahead. Shoot.
You're...
Didn't used to be a tinker at all. Came from Mainspring. That can well just seem so fine you could barely see it. Not that I ever got any credit for it. You see, up there, I once had a shot at joining a first-rate crew. One of the best but I didn't get the job. My own brother wouldn't vouch for me just because I'm of the... Anyhow, at least out here I don't...
Sounds like you're still mad at your brother.
Some days I am. He didn't have the guts to go against the blast of the bellows and vouch for a lady, even his own. It was cowardly, and I told him so. But over time, he knew how to make me smile when he wasn't being such a...
Yeah. How did you first...
I used to be a smith up in the claim. Wasn't any... A lot of hard work without much to show for it. Then, one day, I heard a whisper, faint, like the last fingers of steam coming up. When I moved the rod around, the whisper... I did some tinkering, built my rig, and did my best to follow that. Further west I came, when I hooked up my rig.
What do you think the message...
I don't know. There's something sad about it. I'd sure like to know what it means.
Let me have a look at that spike. I might be able to pick up more...
How?
Let's just say...
I didn't know Nora were tinkers.
They're not. But I am, in a way.
Well, okay then. Just follow the wire to the spike at the top. And then please... Don't break anything.
Better get climbing. Gotta give her credit, lugging all that wire up a cliff wall. There's the spike. Might get better reception if I'm next to it.
During victory. Supply drop beacon. Power. Please get the note.
Enduring victory. Interesting. Can't seem to get a fix on where the signal's coming from, though. Well, better let the Tinker know I got a bit more of the message. The screenshot might trade for something good. Your rig is picking up an old world message. A recording of some kind.
Thought as much. Did you hear more of it?
A bit. It was recorded during a war. A bad one.
Maybe that's why it sounds so darn sad. There's something about it that makes me think of my late brother. May his ashes stay warm in the forge. Not sure why, exactly.
I still can't get a fix on the source.
Well, the words grew stronger when I got out here.
What if you moved the rig now? Try to see if you can get a stronger signal elsewhere.
Even if I could dodge the Tenakth and the machines, I can't lose that spike. Nothing else pulls down the words better.
Okay. If it's an old world message, then let's try old world methods. They used to pinpoint signals by listening for them at 3 different spots. The taller the better. And then they combined the information and used it to find the source.
And you can do that?
I think so. But your spike is only 1 spot. I need 2 more, both up high.
Oh. Well, there's a big bright tower in the Tenakth territory north of here.
Yeah, that should work. I have another spot in mind, near a place I'm camping.
Wait. I don't know your name. Or why you do all of this for someone you just met.
Aloy. And because I want to know what's out there. Same as you.
Silga. And when you find it, Aloy, I'd be eager to hear what it is.
Cannot catch a break from this heat. Wonder what a merchant would trade for this.
Let none doubt the strength of the Outlander's blade.
Appreciate...
You've returned. Where's Draka?
Just a little late, Chaplain. Gained some extra baggage on the way back. She's got the machine hearts, including a Thunderjaws. You should have seen this flame in the desert. Here. Something to commemorate our heroic victory.
A victory indeed. Command will be relieved to hear about this.
Get them to Scalding Spear as soon as you can. And tell the commander how many had to die to get them.
Huntress, may I have a word? I heard what you did at the Grove. They say that in addition to your bow and spear, you have a kind of second sight, especially for matters that have to do with the old ones.
That's one way to put it.
So it's true. You've done well by my clan, but our troubles may not be as easily settled as Draka believes. I think your second sight might be just what we need.
What exactly is the problem?
Not here. Meet me at Scalding Spear. I'll explain everything.
I'll see you there when I can.
Good. The entire clan might depend on it.
A real defeat for Regala.
Wonder what she wanted. Nothing. I heard your brother remarked for the...
You, Outlander.
Yeah,
They are
that's what
pleased
it's
to
not up
strike
about it.
One mark you use is good enough to challenge the Enduring.
There's no way he'll earn the other 2 marks.
Going to try, and I hope I'm there.
The board is set up if any... What board are we playing? The board's set. My turn. Go ahead. That machine's done. What will I do? All yours. Another piece off the board. Let's see what you do with that. Your move. Not my best game, I must admit, but I'll take the loss with dignity. Let's begin. All right, I'm up. You're up. You hit armor. Lucky me. What to do now? And that's how you win. Sorry, Outlander. May the best player win. Your turn. You're up. What will I do? Just one piece left. Go ahead. Only one machine left. Still think you can win? All yours. My turn. Your turn. What will you do now? Looks like I lose. Enjoy your well-earned victory. Let's see what you're made of. Your move. All right, I'm up. Your turn. What to do now? All yours. Go ahead. My turn. You're up. Off the board you go. One down. Your move. What will I do? All yours. Guess we're putting that piece away. Looks like you're in a tough spot. Your move. You beat me. On all my boards, in fact. You should have this then. It was good playing with you, friend. Be always vigilant. Machine strike, anyone? Let's play.
We need warriors, not acrobats. Walk with honor.
That's her.
Why would the wound give less water?
There's Jataka.
These rations barely get us through the day, Commander!
Our children are thirsty.
Exactly!
I'll bet they're keeping the water for themselves.
In a straight fight, good win.
Only blades will ever disarm you. Yara fight strength and courage. In play.
A good finishing touch.
Not a happy place. Gotta climb up to look for the pool. But where to start? climbing to pinpoint that signal. Just a little higher. Almost there. Okay. Let's see if I can pick up Silga's signal.
Start 114 to enduring victory delivery. Supply drop beacon. Power. I praise God. The note. Sorry.
Well, I got more of the message, but not enough to find the source yet. Climbing the mountain where my base is should finish the job.
Why put guards around the wound?
You can't just take away our water!
The wound gives us water. Our rations adjust.
What's going on?
We know the way of the desert! What's stopping us from taking what we want, and now...
Anyone else want to complain? We're the Desert Clan. We survive with what we have.
Your, commander's not much for hand-holding.
That is not our way. Even less so in her case. Shall we?
Sure. Can't wait.
She's with me.
Draka's not the only one with harsh words for your commander.
The desert has bred survival into our clan's blood. We spit at death and charge into battle. Maybe a little too eagerly. Your reputation has grown since I saw you last. You took down the bulwark, defended the grove, and saved the life of our chief. I'm hoping you've got enough left for one more miracle.
What do you need?
You'll find out soon enough.
So, this is the Outlander that bested Regala. And now she conspires with the dissident Draka.
Demanding water does not make one a dissident, Yara.
Doesn't make Draka a commander either. You should advise him of that.
Jataka said you needed help.
Did he now?
Aloy has a unique insight into the ways of the Old Ones. She might be able to fix this before it gets out of hand.
Get to the point. What is Jataka talking about?
There is no water.
What do you mean?
I mean the wound in the sand, that which provides the clan with the water we need to survive, is completely dry.
This water source. Jataka said it's somehow related to the Old Ones?
From what we can tell, whatever water we take, it restores on its own. Over time. A few weeks ago, it stopped. I ordered rationing, but everything else nearby is tainted one way or another.
But why the secrecy? Keeping your people in the dark seems to be making things worse.
If the clan knew, my command would be challenged.
There's no water, and you're worrying about keeping your command?
Think what you want. Between the machines, the storms, and Regala's uprising, I'm the only thing keeping this clan from falling apart.
What are you actually doing about Regala?
What's best for my people. Her grudge is with Chief Hikaru, not me, and I plan to keep it that way. So her troops don't turn. Besides, if she defeats Hikaru, she deserves to rule. That...
Draka's people sacrifice. He thinks you're hoarding it for yourself.
Of course he makes it sound very noble. That he only cares, but all he really wants is to be in charge. He'd face the exact same problem I have. There is simply not enough water to go around.
So how are you going to deal with not having any water?
Ration what little we have. Buy time to fix the wound.
And in the meantime, people die of thirst?
Every corpse weighs on me. What matters is that the clan survives.
I can't promise, but if this wound was built by the old ones...
How exactly do you intend to do?
Just show her the wound.
Very well. The wound in the sand is this way. You're not Karja, or Oseram.
I was born amongst the Nora, as far east as you are west.
I've heard of your people. They say only those who are exiled leave your lands.
There are exceptions.
What business does a Nora exception have in the West?
Believe it or not, to help people, even the ones who don't want it.
Sounds like a difficult path. This is it. The wound in the sand.
Definitely built by the old ones. Focus should show me more. Pipes. Leading outside the settlement.
What do you see?
A trail.
I doubt you'll find anything to fix the wound there. What are you doing?
Your wound leads underground.
We've tried going down there, but it's too narrow for anyone to reach the bottom. Where are you going?
I think I can lead us to where the water comes from. Or used to.
How?
Doesn't matter.
What matters is that the wound is fixed and my people survive. Lead the way. Machines.
Machine resistant to plasma.
You hit it hard! Let's take it down!
I can see why Draka wanted your help in gutting his machines.
Thanks.
Where to now?
Your wound has veins that spread underneath the sand. I'm just following their trail.
Not to another machine ambush, I hope.
Believe it or not, I have better things to do than try to kill you. It's always good to have extra.
Battle call! Grab the ammo!
Not enough to be the cause of the missing water, but enough for these plants to grow. We're on the right track.
See all that from a patch of wet sand? Yep.
I should check where the pipes are headed with my focus. Pipe goes past that ridge. We're gonna have to do some climbing.
Nothing we can't handle, I'm sure.
It's a lot of machines.
And a very dead soldier.
Is it one of yours?
I need to take a closer look.
We need to get rid of the machines first. Follow my lead. I could use fire against it. You know him?
That is one of Draka's men. I will cut off that dissident's head and feed it to the vultures if he had anything to do with...
We don't know what happened here yet. And we still have a trail to follow.
Lead the way.
Water.
Barely a lick's
check I'm
worth.
still on the pipe's trail.
But there are
with my
no
focus.
streams in this area.
Which means...
These anchors. That soldier must have used them to get up this cliff.
He must have been going back to Arrowhand when those machines got him.
Maybe he found something up there worth reporting back about.
We'll find out soon enough. Maybe I can trade this green shine.
What is this?
The problem. I'm gonna need my focus. That weapon. Looks like Draka's man tried to pry this open, but he didn't know what he was doing. And now the water's not going where it's supposed to.
Sabotage.
Or ignorance. Don't think this is gonna do anything. I can't shoot without ammo. Maybe if I follow that main pipe, I'll find something useful.
What do you need me to do?
Just, stay here. Let me know if anything changes. I'm gonna take a look around. A valve. That might help. That's the same type of machinery we found outside. Only this one's not leaking. Maybe it can help me switch the water. There. I bet I can use that. Can't do much without ammo.
Hey! It stopped leaking.
It looks like that stopped the water flow. Now I just need to find a way to get it to Scalding Spear. Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating. Sounds like that did something.
Aloy, I can hear water in the room again.
Anything leaking?
Not that I can see.
Let's hope that means my plan worked. That should do it.
This will return water to Scolding Spear?
Checking the wound is the only way to be sure.
Draka knew what would happen if the capital was left without water. But he didn't care! All he wanted was to cause a crisis so he could challenge my command.
We don't know that for sure.
Meet me back at the wound when you can. Please. To make sure the water will flow.
I will. Don't do anything rash about Draka.
Only an upstart acts rashly. A commander bides her time. Hey. The desert was kind to lead you to us.
Things are about to get ugly between Draka and Liara. Maybe I can head it off. If what Jataka says is true, Yara and Draka will end up killing a lot more than just each other. There has to be something I can do. I see soldiers guarding the wound in the sand. But no Yara. What's going on? I need to see the wound.
I'm afraid your presence is required in the commander's quarters.
Is everything okay?
The dissident Draka has been apprehended for interfering with the wound.
How did he interfere?
He entered the wound by force, saw that it was empty, except for a slow trickle that began when you fixed the device in the desert. He did not take it well.
Of course he didn't. I'll go meet with them.
Yep, that's her. The champion. That's her.
You have some
Keep your
nerve!
blade bright.
You're one to talk?
Swap of strength.
That doesn't sound good.
How could you let this happen?
How did I let this happen? You're the one who sabotaged the wound in the first place. You're lucky we were able to fix it, or your head would already be on a spear.
You call that fixed? It's just a dribble. And it's not my fault. I already told you, Ukta came to me. He said he found something in the desert that might get us water. I had no idea it had anything to do with the wound.
And you expect me to believe that?
Aloy, I came for the water that was owed to us, and when I found out that there is no water, they arrested me.
As I already told you, the water is returning, but slowly. It'll be weeks before the wound is full again. Until then, I will send Arrowhand what I can.
You hid what happened to the wound. How can we believe you now?
Draka.
No, you know what? Enough of this! No more words! Consider that a challenge.
Gather your squads then, and meet us at the Gate of the Vanquished. I have a challenge to prepare for. Leave me!
This will be the end of the clan. I have to stop it. We have to stop it.
Hold on a second. Help me understand. What do you mean, the end of the clan?
Both sides will take their most loyal squads to the Gate of the Vanquished. Then they'll butcher each other as part of a ritual challenge. But it won't stop there. Whoever wins will try to wipe out the loser's loyal. The fighting could last. Those two scabheads are going...
Can't you stop?
I'm a chaplain. I cannot force them to heed it. Even Chief, it is a matter for the...
What is this?
The doorway to a dead cauldron. A symbol of what the tribe aspires to. The defeat of...
Dead.
No one knows. It is a place of great significance for our clan. Even greater now, since it will mark the onslaught of a massacre.
What make...
They both owe you a debt. You've seen into their hearts. Just like misguided in different ways, but no less worthy. Your words might be enough to speak.
Yeah.
And you took down the unyielding bulwark. I will go to the Gate of the Vanquished, southwest of it, but without you, I'm afraid we'll run out of body bags fast.
Trouble out there?
Is it trees? We walking.